All right, part three. Part three is going to be about ESPN. Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock, these niggas got beef. Pat McAfee got beef with ESPN too. All right, so boom, let's get into it. Apparently, Jason Whitlock came out with a video kind of exposing Stephen A. Smith. And then Stephen A. Smith made a response. And I will say this, the Jason Whitlock video that I watched, I don't know Jason Whitlock. I've never watched none of his videos, but I just did happen to watch this when I seen Stephen A. Smith make a response. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of already aware, but I never watched none of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware of what people say about him. He's a coon ass nigga. Same thing that they say about Stephen A. Smith. So how I look at it, it's the battle of the coons. That's what this shit is. Who can make themselves seem less like a fucking coon? They trying to make themselves on the internet who's the least of a bitch ass nigga. Because they both some bitch ass niggas. Stephen A. has a lot of opinions that are disparaging against black athletes. And he don't never say nothing about, he do say stuff about white people. But he go overboard when it comes to the black athletes. Now, Jason Whitlock, from what I'm hearing, I don't really know. Jason Whitlock he do the same thing, but he just way more not even disrespectful, but he just way more with it. Stephen A. is more like corporate type shit. And Jason Whitlock is more like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna give you the real. You know what I'm saying? They both wrong. They both some bitch ass niggas. It's basically they just battling about who is not the most bitch ass nigga. That's what they doing. Facts. It's entertaining as a motherfucker. I did watch Stephen A. Smith's response to Jason Whitlock, and I'm going to be honest with you. Stephen A. Smith, bro, he just said a whole bunch of cuss words. Watching Stephen A. Smith cuss, you fat bastard, you bitch, you punk, you fucking, I'm like, man, Stephen A. don't even sound right cussing, bro. I'm like, bro, it's like, dude, you putting extras on you fat bastard. I'm like, dude, stop it. You not tough at all. And Jason Whitlock, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even a Jason Whitlock fan. I'm more of a fan of Stephen A. Smith because I feel like Stephen A. Smith, even though I disagree with him, I feel like he's more entertaining to watch. Jason Whitlock, I don't really know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be all the way gangster with y'all. But when I watched this podcast that Jason Whitlock said about Stephen A. Smith, boy, this nigga came out with all types of receipts. Oh, man, this nigga had clips. This nigga pulled up articles. Man, goddamn. Shit was entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed my motherfucking self. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't really have too much to say about it. I mean, them niggas is both some bitch ass niggas. Stephen A. feel like he a bitch ass nigga, and Jason Williams feel like he a bitch ass nigga. I wasn't there for it, nigga. But all I can say is both y'all done said some bitch ass shit about black athletes. I can say that. Y'all both said some bitch ass shit. Y'all both played that corporate game. Y'all both played that sellout game. And one was more successful than the other. I can't say that. Stephen A. Smith is more of a successful sellout than Jason Whitlock. I will say that. We can all say that. That nigga talented than a motherfucker. Stephen A. Smith talented. But he be saying some bitch ass shit sometimes. And I don't have a motherfucking team that can pull up all the whole ass clips this nigga done said about black athletes when they was standing on business. About Kyrie Irving. About motherfucking me, the light-skinned boy with the afro, Colin Kaepernick. A plethora His favorite word. Plethora of people. Jason Whitlock, I'm pretty sure he's the same way. Like I said, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure he do the same shit. I will say, though, I think that Stephen A. Smith was looking for a viral moment when he was going off on Jason Whitlock. Why now you want to talk about Jason Whitlock? Because he done said some stuff about Jason Whitlock, but he never really just went into details with it. But I'm like, bro, why you want to come out now and say something about Jason Whitlock? Is it because Shannon Sharpe is the most viewed nigga, the most viral thing on the internet? I feel like Stephen A. Smith right now, bro, is looking for a moment, bro. Real shit. He looking for a moment. Jason Whitlock too. They both looking for their viral moment. Once they seen what Shannon Sharpe did, they was like, okay, now we got to get to this beef shit. We got to get to this smoke shit. And your fan base doesn't care enough about neither one of y'all for y'all to have that type of viral moment like Shannon Sharpe did. Facts. Big facts. Black people fuck with Stephen A. Smith to a certain degree. I can't really speak on how black people feel about Jason Whitlock because I don't know the nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But Shannon Sharpe, that's all black people uncle. Yeah, we might disagree with him sometimes, but he's more relatable to black people than Stephen A. fucking Smith. Stephen A. Smith is just, we kind of see that he is a do-boy. He's a do-boy. He gonna do whatever corporate America tell him to do. We already see the play. This man trying to get his bread, and I ain't mad at him. I understand he's selling out. He's trying to get his bag for his kids and create generational wealth. I'm not mad at that. But, bro, just keep it all the way funky, though, my nigga. Keep it gangster, bro. If you just tell the truth. Tell the truth. Then he got his podcast on his own little show now. It's not little. I ain't going to say, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's the Stephen A. Smith show. He already came out and said that he's trying to be like the next Jimmy Kimmel or David Letterman or Jay Leno, or, you know what I'm saying? He wants to have his own late night talk television show. So what he's doing right now is he's building his own late night talk television right now. But he's doing it, my opinion, he's doing it in a formatted way to where it's just not connecting to black people. Maybe to white people it's connected. I will say that. Maybe it is connected to white people. I don't know. But Shannon Sharpe, if you look at his podcast with Ocho, when he's sitting down with black people, he's just sitting there chopping it up. He ain't got a whole goddamn production room. He ain't got a whole goddamn desk, a mic, or all these cameras and shit. He's just sitting there in front of it with him and Ocho. He's just sitting in front of the camera like I'm doing, and they just talking shit. Because that's what black people we relate to that. We relate to just conversation. We don't care about your bitch ass production. And that's what Stephen A. Smith fails to realize, because he came up in corporate America and he feels like in order to get numbers, you got to have a big stage. You got to have hot topics instead of just having conversation with your homie. That's what podcast is. He doesn't understand. He still hasn't made the connect yet. Because Stephen A. Smith is playing a character of himself. Shannon Sharpe is being his true, authentic self on his show. That's what he's doing. Stephen A. Smith is playing the character Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith can't even be himself on character. Be himself on camera. Because he's afraid he's going to get canceled. Shannon Sharpe ain't worried about that weak ass shit. He understands what ESPN is. Yeah, I could get canceled on this motherfucker, but my shit is my shit. This is my house. I talk how I want to in my house. Next one is Pat McAfee. Y'all hold on, I'm finna go in.